Hi, long range hunting. Today we're going to be talking about ELD match bullets and how not only are they actually designed to expand, but are great for hunting. Now, what do you mean? I've read on the internet, or I've heard this or that it can't do it. It's only good for paper, punching holes in paper, or shooting target. It's not designed to expand. It's inhumane. It's unethical. You know, every other BS line. And then you see animals just drop, 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 drop. And then you say, well, it works. And they're like, oh, well, no, they got lucky. They got lucky. No. So, first things first to address this, because let's just get this out of the way. I've said it a million times. Marketing is marketing, and there are certain reasons for the way they market stuff. Due to politicians, and that word alone, politicians, should tell you everything you need to know. It doesn't make sense. Politicians with the Geneva Conventions, and I doubt any of them had ever seen combat, decided that it was inhumane to use a quote-unquote hunting bullet or expanding bullet. It's inhumane for a bullet that expands. Now, how terminal ballistics works is that bullet is what matters. Now, that bullet hitting the body, opening up, expanding, causing that temporary wound cavity, that shock that everybody hears about, hydrostatic shock, hydraulic shock. Crushing through the body, causing all that damage, massive trauma, which leads to a quick death, is inhumane. But a full metal jacket, which has the worst terminal performance of any bullet, which is going to result in slow death compared to the other one, is more humane. Yeah, it makes just about that much sense. Again, they're politicians. You know, you can light somebody on fire with a flamethrower. You can blow them to bits. You can riddle them with machine gun fire. You can do all kinds of things, but God forbid you use a bullet with good terminal performance. So now we move past that. Some of you might not be educated in ballistics, so let's do a basic coverage of that. I mentioned terminal ballistics or terminal performance. Now, what is that? Now, with guns, we have three ballistics. We have our internal ballistics. That's what happens inside the gun. That's from it firing until it leaves the barrel. The inside of that gun is where that internal ballistics happens. Then you have your external ballistics, and that is the flight path of the bullet. That has to do with wind, bullet drop, resistance, humidity, all that. That's our external ballistics. And then we get into terminal ballistics, and that's exactly what it is. It's at the end of that path. Whether it's a human, an animal, that's the study of terminal ballistics, and use gelatin for the studying of that. Now, gelatin ballistics gel represents tissue, and it's not quite the same. It's very similar, and field results and test results have clarified that you get the same thing or similar, especially the way that I do it. Instead of just running a straight gel block, I actually run hide, actual like deer meat and stuff, and then the gel in very specific depths to make it correct anatomically. But what I want to first and foremost draw you to, because people say it doesn't exist, is the fact that they say, oh, well, if that was true, that it actually does work, I understand marketing, blah, 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 then the company would say it. Well, no, they wouldn't. Because here's the thing. How do companies, for, let's say, snipers use match bullets. How do they get a good performing bullet and get around that? Well, marketing. They simply do not market it as a hunting or expanding bullet. Now, a lot of people don't realize also that a lot of companies have double websites. Now, what is a double website? It's where they will have one website for the civilian side, and they'll have one law enforcement military. Remington has this, other companies have this, Hornady has this. So I'm going to address you right now to Hornady's law enforcement page. Now, I'm going to show you several pictures, which are screenshots and pictures of that page. And I'm also going to include the links in the description below so that you can go and view it yourself. Now, this first one we're going to look at is for a 308 with a 168 grain ELD match. Now, you're going to see underlined that it's going to say it has excellent terminal performance. There you go, right there in black and white. Now this next one is going down, and you can click and it'll show you the different tests the FBI does on it, including gelatin. And under that gel test, it's going to show you your penetration, the width of the cavity, and how much the bullet expanded, and weight retention of the bullet. This next one I'm going to show you is even better. And it's just going to blow your skirt up if you're, pro this and you know about it, because now you can put it in somebody's face. And if you don't like the fact that these actually do expand, you're probably going to cry in your mom's basement and, get on the internet and go crazy. But this next one is for the new 300 PRC that they have for law enforcement with the 225 grain ELD match. And it specifically states that the ELD match is designed to expand down to 1,650 feet per second. I mean, you got it in black and white there. But if that isn't enough proof for you, I'm going to do you a big favor and show you real results. Now, what you're about to see is extremely graphic. And I'm going to show you exactly what these bullets do. And they are nasty. So we're not only going to be showing you expanded bullets, we're going to be showing you inside chest cavities, we're going to be showing you exit holes, entrance holes, the terminal trauma of it. So you're going to see pictures of that, and you're also going to see videos of animals being shot, and you're going to be seeing pictures of animals that have been shot with ELD match, just to show you not only does Hornady say it works, but we also have photographic evidence and video evidence. Now, not all of these are mine. Some are mine, some are from other people, members in the group, but this isn't data that has been just a few people. We got 16 countries worth of people in the group. We got professional cullers. We've got all kinds of different people, professional hunters, guys who even design bullets, test bullets, do all that kind of stuff. And we have thousands of confirmed kills with these bullets from around the world on different types of animals. And you're going to see some of that. We have the ballistics gel test, which I'm also going to include in there so you can see what it's done. This was shot with a 168 grain ELD match, and you can see a nice permanent wound cavity. Now, this was set up for a whitetail, so you're going to see the actual video for this. You're going to see a bunch of different stuff. Again, I gotta warn everybody, if you are squeamish, do not watch this video. Point of the matter is, ELD match works. It's a great bullet, and it's not the only one. There's a lot of match bullets that work really well. I get a lot of people who try to claim, oh, well, you're with Hornady, or you push their products for them, or all this kind of stuff. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I push bullets because they work. I don't care what brand it is. I don't care anything. I just use what works best. That's all I care about is results. And results speak for themselves. So, this is pretty much what I use at the moment, but that doesn't mean it's the only other one. I've used tons of bullets over, years of hunting. I started out with hunting bullets and quickly found out that they were inconsistent. The nice part about match bullets, not only do you get an increase in accuracy, but you also get an increase in consistency. Even without terminal performance, matched bullets are held to such a higher standard of uniformity and being perfect that it gives you more consistent results. I found with hunting bullets, you'll get inconsistent results, and cutting them open, you can find there's inconsistencies in quality control with jacket thickness, et cetera, et cetera. And when you start getting into even the decent hunting bullets, the premium ones, really what you're paying for is just better brass and a little bit better quality control and, good powder versus the cheap stuff. But it's still not going to touch, a good match bullet. I mean, if you really want to look at the top ones, you have ELD match, AMAX, the Berger hybrids are incredible. Hornady A-tips. You've got the Sierra TMKs. So there's plenty of really good match bullets out there that are going to perform great terminally for you. Both your accuracy on external ballistics and your terminal performance is just going to be absolutely incredible. We have one member who's a professional coller, and he does 90% of his kills with ELD match. He pretty much exclusively uses them. Because when you kill that many animals, he'll shoot, 15, 20 a day, feral goats, and some of these videos are his. You don't want to track. So you use the bullet that's going to give you performance in order to shut down that CNS and drop them and have the accuracy to deliver it. So if you're on the fence about match bullets, whether it's ELD match, Berger, whatever the case might be, don't be. They work incredibly. They are very accurate. They have great terminal performance. Just like hunting bullets, there's good ones, there's bad ones. The ones I mentioned are all very good bullets, and they'll perform really well for you. So if you have any questions about different bullets, performance, you can either comment below and ask questions. You can also look through our ballistic gel testing and see the different episodes covering different bullets, and we're continuing that as we go. So without further ado, enjoy. Happy hunting. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was educational. Great bullets. There's lots of good ones out there in the match bullet range. Happy hunting. It's not that hard, people.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notification bell so you won't miss out on any future video. And happy hunting.